back in line.
You snatch my kid up,
yep.
then you tell me that I'm gonna snatch him up.
Right.
You can't do it now.
No, you can't. Because motherfuckers.
We cared about each other.
Yeah.
There's a such thing as fear back then. Their kids are not scared.
They don't scare. Yeah. Fuck that. I'm still scared of Jack. It's like that's why I always say it's hard to raise your parents because it's like you can't cuss out, you can't hit her. So all you gotta do is just bark. Please, come on. Could you just try? Like, for me, just give it a shot. And then, like, I mean, she's not as bad as Granny was when she was sick. But time's marching on. But hey, we gonna keep hope alive that it's kind of stays the course, and I think it will. Cause she loves us and she respects us as adults now. Yeah. Like she had a certain respect for us as as kids too, because she was never like super abusive, like openly like punching us, and she never verbally she never verbally abused us. And I remember, like, I think it's perfect. So, like, when that Kurt Franklin shit happened, and I'm not gonna go in depth with that because fuck all that. But it created a weird conversation on social media where people started really exposing their parents without them realizing it, because they was like, "Y'all never been cussed out by your parents?" No. No. My mama, has she cussed at us? Yes. If we're in trouble, yeah, I'm cussing at you. You little motherfucker shit. Yeah, I'm mad. You fucked up. It wasn't no shit like you fucking bitch. Yeah, you dumbass. Stupid ass whore. Right. Why you dress like a slut? Yeah, I can't believe that you dressing like whores and stuff. Like, she never talked to us like that. So that's why I was like, no, she never. My mama's never called me a bitch. Never. She's not playing. None of that shit. Not mad. She hasn't. Because she doesn't play that shit. That's not who she is. And so I was like, that. I'm sorry that. Excuse me. I'm sorry I had to deal with that. I'm sorry you had to deal with a parent just on the wake up cussing you out, or saying something that hurt your feelings that you hold with you to this day, but you don't realize it. And so much to the point where you do it with your kids now. Now you just carried it forward, because instead of realizing that was an issue when it was happening, you just was like, I'm just going to do it with my kids. Like, I've heard people joke and be like, yeah, I can't wait to cuss my kids out. What? No, I'm not talking to my kids like that. That's verbal abuse. That fucks with you. That sticks with you. That gives you, like, how you move out in the world, how you move in relationships with other people. Like, if we grew up and we heard David, being, talking crazy to mama, then maybe that would have been something that me and Keesha would have been attracted to. I don't like the nigga unless he don't, you know what I'm saying, call me a bitch every once in a while, because that's what my mama did. Yeah, and that just wasn't the case. And I tell her every day, like, I'm forever grateful for the example that you set. Like, you showed what you was going to put up with, what you was not going to put up with, what was acceptable as a mother of 3 kids. Like, she knew that she was setting an example. She knew we was watching. So she could have, gave into the whole, I'm going to marry him because we've been together for forever, X, Y, and Z. Like, no, I'm still not doing it, because that's just not right. And that's why she's, the way that she is, and it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing, and I wouldn't change too much anything. I was gonna ask any regrets, but I don't think I have any regrets. No, I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't think I have any. I used to. Yeah. But not anymore.
I wouldn't even say regrets, just some wishes.
Yeah.
So it's some wishes.
Yeah, I think it was just wishes.
Yeah.
And just wishes and thoughts, because when, you know what I'm saying, with wishes and thoughts, it's like, it gives you that what could have been, what would have been, what if mom and dad stayed together,
yeah,
and it was all a unit together. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but it's no regrets from it, because now that we are of age and we are able to understand how life goes and how it is who it is attributed to who we are today.
Yep.
If these things did not happen, we would not be the people who we are today. So I don't have no regrets about any of it. I wouldn't change any of it. all worked out. And now, I'm saying, we have stories and a better understanding of life and relationships and people and situations and circumstances that we can relate it to other people that we come across in life.
Yep.
And I'm saying, with all that, we can actually use these things to help people understand, because the way that we think, our train of thought, it's not to try to big us up or nothing, but just our train of thought, a lot of people
don't have. Yeah.
They do not have where you can be so even keeled and look at everything from every direction and break it down and just be understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like it, but just understand.
You get it. I get it.
Just understand. If you can comprehend and take the time to comprehend something, you just don't know what doors you are opening up for
when you
yourself.
remove self.
Yeah.
Practicing mindfulness. I don't even think we realized that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
A lot of times, there are certain times where you do need to be selfish.
Yep.
But it's not a major percent of the time that you need to be selfish. You know. And I feel like people kind of mix those two things up, and because of that, it gets in the way of a lot of things and the way that they move, and then they wonder why their outcomes are the way that they are. It just takes, time to really make sure that you are checking yourself in that aspect, and then it's like, what am I showing other people? How am I making other people feel? What am I doing? The accountability of oneself.
Right. Because you ain't always right.
Right.
And that's one thing that's what they've taught us too.
Yeah,
that you gonna be wrong sometimes.
It don't work for everything's not gonna work for everybody.
Right.
You're gonna be wrong, you're gonna fuck up.
Right. That's where you gotta remove yourself so you can hear and feel people.
Pray on it. Try not to make the same mistake again.
Yep.
But guess what? You're gonna make the same mistake
Exactly.
again.
Yeah. Because you're human, damn it. And you're prone to fucking mistakes. That's just what the fuck it is. I appreciate you guys so much, as always.
See.
Oh, God. Yeah, she's back.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Much needed.
Yeah.
It's something that we haven't never really done.
Nah.
Where it's just the three of us. So I think I thank you for opening up and having this opportunity for all of us to get together and be able to reminisce and share thoughts and how we feel. Because it's nice to... We know how we feel about each other, but it's nice to hear, to reciprocate it to people that you love, because today's all we have.
That's it.
So we have to give each other our flowers today while we have the opportunity to let each other know that we love each other. Thank God that we are in each other's lives and that we have been able to walk through this together and hold each other up through rain, sleet, hell, or snow.
No matter what.
Very, very thankful for that, and us to have this opportunity to just do this, and also just honor some of the family members that are no longer here.
Definitely.
R.I.P. Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie. Charlie Dollar.
Uncle Jimmy. It's a blessing. It's a blessing for us to be able to get together like this as young people of the family and do this and represent our family as a whole and as a unit, and also show appreciation to each other.
Most definitely. That's how you sew that one up. I ain't even about to ask for no social. These niggas introverts. They don't want no new followers.
For me and my brother, how can I say this? It's none of your fucking business. Don't worry about it. If you need to know, you already know.
You already know.
On social media, I'm on Xbox.
Who won't catch his fade?
Hey, my nigga, I think I'm about to get on Xbox because I'm tired, of everybody. But yeah.
No social media. I don't have the time, the mind frame to even bring stuff like that in. Because when you do, you just opening the door for devils and demons and shit. And I just don't care for none of it. So yeah. Go back to my hole.
Go back to my hoe. Back in the shell.
And I'm a lurk.
Keisha's a lurker.
Got something to say about it.
We're going to get to the bottom of it.
It's for shopping purposes for me.
Right.
I don't care
trying to buy these
what
bags.
you're doing and all that. And because I don't care about what you're doing, guess what? I don't tell you what I'm doing because you don't care either.
If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Right? Yeah, I'm silly. Yeah, I already knew. I was like,
that's Erica's lane. Holla at her.
Now, do not get it twisted, because boy, do I want to get the fuck out of here. But they told me that, if I'm gonna be a DJ, if I'm gonna have a podcast, then I gotta have some kind of social media presence. So I'm basically being held here with a gun to my throat. That's basically what it is.
That's why I don't have it. I
Yeah.
love to do music. I love to do this and that and so forth, but I just don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how people schedule appointments and stuff. So I have to keep it for that. I will say that.
Yeah, because she she hooks the hair up. That's why my red always be so popping and vibrant when you see me out. That's sus right there, keeping me lace. And, people be like, is there any plan on changing your hair color anytime soon? Or are you going to go back to your, natural hair color? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't see the reason why right now. I think it just kind of fits me. It's kind of me. It's just who I am. It's kind of like who I've adapted to be. So make sure y'all follow me everywhere. Thug Jelena Jolie, Twitter, Instagram. Don't nobody be on Snapchat no more.
No, it's dead.
It's dead. But them filters is popping.
Right. Go take your pictures on
Go
there.
take your pictures on them and bring them over to your Insta story, duh, so you can get the views. That's the point. I hate Facebook. I want to take it and throw it into the deepest part of the Ohio River. That might be one thing I get the fuck up out of. Like, I'm tired. It's been 12 fucking years of the same shit, and then like I'm getting older, so that means my tolerance is, getting real thin. It's where I'm like, I don't want to see none of this shit. So I post my my soundtrack to the session links, throw that on there, let my people on there fuck with it. Maybe I get like a page just for that and get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah, y'all just come, then I'll just put all the links on them motherfuckers and shit like that. Yeah, we working on something. Yeah, so yeah, this was fun. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. And yeah.
R.I.P. DMX, man.
Damn it, DMX.
Dark Man X, man.
Dark Man X. Yeah, Tony definitely put me on to him too. So
For sure.
Definitely rest in peace, DMX.
Nothing to do with this segment, but
no, not at all. But nigga, I cried.
Yeah,
I cried. I ain't gonna lie.
Music and life, so
I ain't gonna lie.
R.I.P. to Dark Man X.
Now, one thing I want to touch on before I get out of here, and it'll probably come up on another episode. Timbaland has a weird obsession with Aaliyah. It's sick. Because everything reminds him of her. And she's been gone for 20 years. He said in an interview his wife reminds him of her. He said that Tink reminded him of Aaliyah. And when DMX died, he said, it feels like Aaliyah. It's weird. I'm just saying, it's a little weird. Okay, let me just get the fuck up out of here. I'm going, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. All right, bye.